Thunder cracks as Viking ships charge across Hafrsfjord. Ragnar's destiny clashes with fate tonight. Ragnar's ice-blue glare fixes on Jarl Sigurd's looming fleet. War drums echo over black water. On screen, 872 AD, Hafrsfjord, Norway. Two Viking warlords, one future. Astrid grips her shield. Thunder shakes the deck. She locks eyes with Ragnar. Resolve ignites. Flash, Eric the Grim, wild-eyed, charges to the prow. He bellows a war cry, shaking the crew. Axes, shields, and spears clatter on wooden decks. Every Viking knows, this night decides kings. Suddenly, flaming arrows streak toward Ragnar's ship. Fire hisses on rain-slicked wood. Chaos erupts. Ragnar shouts orders. Astrid leads archers. Eric smashes flaming arrows away. Sigurd, furious, commands his oarsmen. His deep voice booms, "Seize the fjord or perish!" Ragnar leaps onto his ship's dragon prow. Lightning reveals his braided beard and cold resolve. Wave peaks rock the ships wildly. Astrid steadies herself, calls the crew to brace for impact. Sudden sun breaks through the clouds, blinding both armies. Battle lines shudder in confusion. Eric pounds his chest, shouting a blood oath. Crewmen roar with him, spirits ignited. Ragnar remembers his father's warning. Only the bold win in Hafrsfjord. He nods to Astrid. Screens pulse text. Who will rule Norway? Both ships grind closer. Oars snap. Shields up. Jarl Sigurd signals. Battering rams smash into Ragnar's hull. Splinters fly. Crew recoils. Astrid rallies fighters. Axes clashing against shields. The shield wall forms, tight and ready. Shouts and horns burst. Vikings hurl grappling hooks. Ships bind together. Battle begins. Eric leaps first. Metal crunches as he crashes onto the enemy deck, axe swinging wildly. Ragnar follows, landing beside Eric. Side by side they form a wall of fury and strength. Astrid spots Sigurd's banner flapping above the chaos. She charges through the melee. Metal clashes and screams fill the air as Vikings wrestle hand to hand, desperate and vicious. Jarl Sigurd swings his sword, cutting down attackers. His armor shines as he yells for loyalty. Eric is cornered by three rivals. He grins, spinning his axe. The fight turns savage. Astrid locks shields with an enemy shield maiden. Sparks fly as swords clash inches from faces. Ragnar pushes forward, calling to Astrid. "Sigurd's on the quarterdeck! We strike now!" Eric storms through, smashing shields, creating a path for Ragnar and Astrid to advance. Sigurd locks eyes with Ragnar over a wall of swords. Both prepare for a duel. Astrid fends off attackers while Ragnar climbs. A sudden arrow whistles past Ragnar's head. On screen, Hafrsfjord, 872 AD. Blood decides Norway's fate. Ragnar and Sigurd start circling. They lunge, swords and axes clash, sparks flying. Everything hangs on this brutal fight. Crowds roar as their leaders fight. Onlookers' faces flicker between fear and hope. Astrid joins the fight, parrying a blow intended for Ragnar. Together, they press Sigurd. Sigurd recovers, elbows Astrid aside, almost toppling her into swirling water below. Ragnar grabs Astrid's arm, hauling her upright. They both gasp, hearts racing. The two rivals step back. Sigurd snarls. Ragnar steals his grip. A final, epic attack looms. Suddenly, a horn bellows from another ship. "Reinforcements arrive! Who are they?" A thunderous crash splits the air. Sigurd's elite warriors leap aboard Ragnar's longship, axes raised. Chaos erupts. Steel flashes under searing lightning. The battle for Hafrsfjord has begun. Ragnar shouts orders, voice cutting through the fury. Astrid and the shield maidens lock shields, bracing for the charge. Sigurd's berserkers slam into Ragnar's shield wall. Wood cracks, men scream, axes thunder down. Eric the Grim howls, his wolf pelt soaked, cutting through shield and flesh. He is unstoppable, wild-eyed and roaring. Sigurd signals. A volley of flaming arrows explodes overhead, turning darkness into blazing chaos. Astrid leads her archers, loosing return fire. Flaming arrows cut paths, forcing enemies behind fallen shields. Ragnar spots Sigurd across the carnage. Their eyes lock. A personal grudge burns hotter than the flames. Suddenly, Sigurd's men drive a battering ram into Ragnar's hull. The ship shudders, water pouring onto the deck. Astrid commands a counterattack. Her shield maidens rush forward, striking back with axes and iron resolve. Eric faces 3 foes at once. He whirls and smashes, unstoppable, but blood pours from a cut above his eye. Suddenly, as thunder cracks, Ragnar's longship shudders and begins to sink. Water floods the deck, and chaos erupts. Astrid rallies her shield maidens, forming a block on the breaking ship. They guard the wounded and hold the line as enemies leap aboard. Eric the Grim, bloodied but alive, charges through the wreckage, swinging 2 axes and scattering Sigurd's warriors. Ragnar locks eyes with Sigurd on a rival ship, each aware only one will rule. Fire and rain dance between them. With a wild roar, Ragnar leaps across the gap with sword raised. Sigurd draws his axe, both ready for a deadly clash.